reduce chemicals and toxins at home?
I'm looking to use products with less toxins. Yay to that. The more demand there is for toxin-free products, the more we'll have supply of them, and the cost will come down of those products. So the more that people realize that the human body can't deal with this toxic load and the chemicals that are in toxic products, to me, it's a lot of low-hanging fruit, just to sweep those products out of the home and to replace them with ones that don't harm the body. And I'll finish the question, then I'll go on my rant. Do you have any brand recommendations for cleaning products, personal care items, etc.? Thank you again for such a wonderful question. I was thinking about this before this session. We have our cleaners here at the moment, and I provide the cleaning products to them so that they only use low tox or no tox products. And it was interesting because my clinic is upstairs in our home, and my cavoodle, he's downstairs. And so he was sort of love, if you know cavoodles, you know that they love following you around. So, but he's not out upstairs. So he was sort of foraging around the staircase. And what was interesting was that the cleaners had my tub of no tox products there just as they were moving around the floor. And so Cookie, the cavoodle, was, in my tub, like sniffing away. And so, I'm upstairs now, he's downstairs. And so it's like a baby, I only want cleaning products in my house that I know I could essentially ingest. And because our skin, for one, is our second largest organ. So anything that's touching your hands is going straight into the bloodstream. You need to be very, very careful about the toxic load. And like I said, I feel like cleaning products and skincare, hair care, makeup, I feel like that's low-hanging fruit, to just slowly replace the ones that you've got with products that don't have those chemicals. Simone asked about brands, and I wrote down a few. I just opened some cupboards and I wrote down a few of my favorite brands. So, and what I love about this is that they're becoming more and more accessible. My personal advice is to try some different ones. Cheaper is not necessarily better. Sometimes you need double the amount of the cheaper ones. So it's just worth playing around. Sometimes some of the ones, whether they're cheap or expensive, they just don't clean as well. So yeah, make sure that the product is labeled without, toxic sulfates and parabens. And like I said, they're becoming more and more available. My favorite brands, I love Method. And I've found it available in Woolworths and in Big W. They have a fantastic shower cleaner. So I really like that product, but they have basically have a lot of different things. We have their mop, their one for the floor that you can mop the floor with, a surface cleaner, and they have their shower cleaner is really good, glass cleaner, obviously. So one thing that you can also do, this is advice I was given after I sort of restocked my whole house, so where, they last for so long, is that, there's cleaners for everything these days. So you don't need a cleaner for this and a cleaner for that and a cleaner for this and a cleaner for that. Now they're even having cleaners to clean your fridge door, like the stainless steel cleaner. So my advice would be to minimize the number of cleaners that you have. And you can even just use vinegar and water on a lot of surfaces. So our general cleaner, we don't even use any of these products. Every 2 weeks we have a clean, and they use the natural cleaners then. Apart from that, water and vinegar to clean any bench tops and that sort of thing. So we want to be in a situation where we're not exposing ourselves to any more products than we absolutely have to. So that's how we manage things in my house, and that's what we recommend. I love putting a couple of drops of essential oil in my washing cleaner. So we use the Earth brand. I found that's a really good toilet cleaner. We use the Earth one. We like that. I use a few Abode products as well. So our washing detergent is Abode, and you'll find something that's really funny about this is the toxic cleaners to clean your clothes. They're perfumed. So we've actually been conditioned to enjoy the smell, to feel like that perfume smell of, like, when you smell something like, oh, this is so good, this is so clean. It's the perfume in the toxic perfume in the washing liquid or washing powder. And so, like, imagine the decades that we've been programmed with that. The natural cleaners don't have this strong perfume. So if you like a perfume, just add, we rotate. So we've just gone through a little jar of lavender, and now we're on an orange. And so it's so much fun just to add a couple of little drops. And what I love, those of you with children might know that they love helping. Some love, my daughter does, my son not so much, that they love helping with the washing. So how beautiful that my Coco, who's 8 years old, is asking to help. And that means, putting the things in and pressing the button. But how good that she's learning to put a couple of drops of essential oil into the washing machine. I mean, I worry about the future of our children. And so this makes me so happy to see that we can provide our children with the knowledge that they are empowered and that we can have a future if we protect ourselves and our environment, so on the planet. I think I gave you all the brands. We use Melrose hand soap. So I love Melrose. I buy my oils from Melrose, and the hand soap is a lavender one. So that is, and with all of this, I haven't got there yet. And that's the journey I'm on. I know there's a lot of people that are making all of this stuff really easily. I just haven't got there yet. So way back when we had an amazing speaker that did a session on how to make these, how to make toothpaste and how to make the cleaners so easily with essential oils. So if any of you are interested in that, I will find the replay of that and we can post it, because Carolyn took us through the way to do that. And her children are actually, every week they make the hand soap for the next week. So she's amazing. And at the moment that's what we're doing. We buy things in bulk. And so I bought an Abode liquid washing detergent. It was a big ton, the ones with the funnel, and it might have been $100, and it's probably going to last us a couple of years. And so, yeah, we do things like that. So whenever you can buy things more economically, but just make sure you like it before you then go and invest. I've made that mistake too. Before you go and invest a significant amount of money, try it, make sure you like it. It's worth trying a smaller amount, make sure it's going to work in your family, make sure you actually need it. And then, you can invest in something that is more cost effective. So I hope that answers your question, Simone. Keep reaching to feel better, because the world needs you to feel good so you can share that very special gift that only you have. And if you want more, check out my next video here.